Well, good evening, everybody. We are coming to you tonight from Greenville, South Carolina. Now, this is the last weekend, or maybe next to last weekend, of our fall foliage updates. We've been taking you to different places throughout the month of October to do fall foliage. And some of you are probably asking, why did we come to Greenville to view fall foliage? We did not come to Greenville to do that. We came to Greenville. This is kind of our starting point for where we're going tomorrow, because it's actually pretty close to where we're going tomorrow. So tonight we decided we were going to kill two birds with one stone, and we're going to eat at the place you see behind us. We've been wanting to try this place, the one here in Greenville, for a while. We ate at one in Tampa 6 months ago, but we are on our second visit at where?
Grimaldi's Pizza.
Grimaldi's Pizza. So Grimaldi's is based out of, I believe, Brooklyn, New York. I know there's one right by the Brooklyn Bridge. And the thing that makes Grimaldi's different is that they ship their own water. They have a special water that's supposed to make the, I guess, the crust better. So they ship it to all their locations. So anyway, we're going to go in here to Grimaldi's and see if it's as good as it was the first time we ate at one in Tampa, Florida. So go with us. Here we are, Greenville, South Carolina, Grimaldi's Cold Brick Oven Pizzeria. They have a nice outdoor seating area right here, but we're going to be sitting inside tonight. Anyway, we are seated here in Grimaldi's, so let's go over this menu really quick. I don't know if I'm going to need a light on this or not. So here are the pizzas. They also have calzones. Here's the various toppings you can get. Here's the chef's selections. And I can't read anything across that bottom. I don't know what it is or what it says. I don't have glasses on. So I'm just going to show you that anyway.
It says, in order to...
All right, Chauncey's going to read it to me because her eyes are not 54 years old. So
The first one says, in order to ensure our pizza tastes authentic to New York, we've installed a specialized filtration system that replaces New York water.
Replicates.
Okay.
Okay, so I guess they don't ship it here. They have the same filtration system. So I guess I was mistaken about that.
Fresh, local stuff.
Well, are you excited to be back at Grimaldi's? First time in what, 9 months?
Yep.
Okay, we have ordered. So what did we order?
So we got the 18-inch build your own pizza. So we added mushrooms, pepperoni, gorgonzola, which we love, and fresh basil.
And we added the basil because we actually do that sometimes anyway, but VA Fun Seeker said we need to add the basil here. So we did that. So 4 toppings, and we got the red sauce.
Yes, of course.
I don't know why. Well, I mean, I like a white pizza, okay, but if you're eating at an authentic New York pizzeria, I think you ought to get the red sauce, personally. But anyway, looking forward to it coming out. It's what time is it? We haven't eaten supper at all.
8:23.
Yeah, it's almost 8:30 at night. We drove down here to Greenville from our house, which is supposed to be just under 2 hours. It took us a little more because of the 10-year Interstate 85 in the upstate of South Carolina road construction project that's been going on for pretty much as long as I can remember. That's the way we go to Florida, on I-85, and I cannot tell you the last time we've been through here that they didn't have road construction going on. So anyway, took us a little longer than 2 hours to get here, but we're here.
We're here.
So she's gonna put the finishing touches on it, the crushed red pepper. So here is our pizza. Okay, so the only other Grimaldi's we have to compare this with is Tampa. That one was outstanding. So we're going to see if Greenville does the job.
Crust looks good.
Can't see your face. Should be sitting across from each other.
It's very good. The crust is like the best part of this. The piece that I got, this looks like they got a lot of red sauce on it. That's kind of a lot of what I'm tasting is the red sauce, but I'm really loving that crust.
Okay.
I think it's going to be really good. All right, so we're going to get Derek's opinion on it.
That crust is good. It's kind of crispy.
That's what I like.
Yeah, really good. All right, we just finished up here at Grimaldi's in Greenville, South Carolina. It is actually located off of Interstate 85, exit 51. There's like A, B, C, maybe even D exits, so you'll really want to put it in your GPS, but it's in, what do you call that?
Magnolia Park.
Magnolia Park. It's like a lot of shops, a lot of stores, movie theaters. I see a Bass Pro over there, actually. A lot of stuff around here. So it is located in Magnolia Park, Greenville, South Carolina. So this is only our second time at a Grimaldi's. Of course, the first one, we did a review on it back in December. That was in Tampa, Florida. Had a outstanding experience that day. So tonight's our second time. So we want to go ahead and let you know about how this went. So Shaughnessy.
Okay, so we got the 18-inch mushrooms, pepperoni, gorgonzola, and basil. When I first took a bite of it, I noticed the red sauce. I thought it was kind of thick on it, but still good. The crust was crispy. The pieces I had, I took the smaller pieces, were crispy like all the way through. But I like a crispy crust, so that's good. The outer crust was a little bit more crispier. I didn't eat those. But as far as the ingredients, they were fresh. They were good. So it was a good experience.
Okay. So the question now, this is the second one. This one or Tampa or right on the same level with each other?
I would say Tampa I would put above this one.
All right. For what reasons?
I think Tampa's had more toppings on theirs.
More generous with the toppings.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I should have said I like that more generous. But as far as the crust, like I said, I like a crispy crust, and no complaints there.
Okay. Anything else?
No, I mean, like I said, I had a good time.
Yeah, and I would tend to agree. Again, this is only our second time. There are Grimaldi's in a lot of different locations, and anytime we're ever in an area where there is one, we do intend to try it. They are that good. I would agree that for our second experience, I think I would give the nod to the first one we had. And we went into that one with some pretty high expectations because we had heard from our friends in Virginia, fellow YouTubers, how good Grimaldi's was. So I think we went into that with some really high expectations, and it met those. And I think after maybe that experience being so good, I think maybe we came here tonight expecting to be wowed again, and maybe tonight I would still say it was a very good pizza.
Oh yeah, I would too.
So I don't want to give the wrong impression and say it was not good. It was.
It was, yes.
In fact, if I'd eaten here for the first time, I think I would say that was great. But I just think that time in Tampa, it was just a wow experience. And tonight was just a really good pizza. And I think it may be because, in part, what you said, I think that one was a little more generous in the toppings.
Yeah, generous is the word I should have used.
As far as the crust, I couldn't tell any noticeable difference. I actually rewatched our previous review, and one of the things that I mentioned in that review is that I like the fact that the crust stayed thin all the way out to the edge. And I think you even mentioned that you like the crispy crust.
And it is thin.
So I didn't notice any difference in the crust. I think the crust was about the same myself. You know, maybe yours was, maybe you got some really crispy pieces. I don't know. Yeah, overall it was good. I mean, we would definitely come back. I don't want to say anything bad about that.
No.
I feel like that maybe y'all have heard me mention this before. And I don't want to say anything because they were fairly busy. I mean, it was maybe half full in there tonight. And our waitress was training, very friendly. I mean, both her and the trainee were very friendly. Those couple times ran out of drink, and y'all know me. It's not just a preference for me to have drink; it's a necessity because I have a swallowing issue. So that's not an option for me. And sometimes if I run out of drink, I have to sit and not eat, and then my food gets cold. So I think that was maybe another little thing that maybe was different this time than in Tampa when we tried it in December. So, but definitely a great pizza. You're not going to go wrong with Grimaldi's.
No, it's good.
We did get the basil this time. I thought that was really good on the pizza, which we get basil sometimes anyway, but I thought that was really good. The gorgonzola, that's one of our favorite cheeses on a pizza. The pepperonis, I'm going to have to go back and compare because I remember the one in Tampa had like the really small little round ones. They seemed like they were thick, if I remember correctly.
That's what I
don't think these
thought.
were as thick.
Yeah,
So,
I don't think so.
yeah.
I don't think so. I think
Again, I will have to go back and look. But anyway, overall, yeah, good experience. So, do appreciate y'all watching. We're tired. We're going to head back to the room now and get started on our day tomorrow. We are very excited about tomorrow. Are you excited?
I am.
Look excited. Okay. Yeah. We're going to be going to some places tomorrow in North Carolina, but not far from the South Carolina border. That's one of the reasons we're starting off in Greenville, because I was looking at motels around southwestern North Carolina, and because it was mountainous, they were through the roof in October. So it just occurred to me, Greenville is just about as close as where I was looking to stay, and they had a Grimaldi's in Greenville, so it just made sense. I saved about $30 on the room by coming down here, and we got to eat a good pizza. So we're gonna.
Let me just tell you a little fun fact here. This is going to be.
All right, my arm's about to fall
Well, here,
off.
let me hold it down. Sorry. I'm going to have to hold it differently just because
That's fine.
So he sometimes will plan little trips and stuff like this and not tell me.
Oh yeah, you're gonna tell what made me mad. She does this every time.
So he's like, because we were looking for a room and it was more expensive and stuff. Like, he's like, I booked us a room. I found it. I figured it out. I'm like, well, where? He's like, I'm not telling you. So that
by
was
the next morning.
So I questioned him on a few little details to try to help me figure it out. And then the next morning I asked him, I said, I don't remember what I asked you. I asked him two things.
Basically, I
like,
didn't tell her we were coming to Greenville.
No, I didn't know Greenville. And then it's just like, I was able to figure it out. What were the questions I asked you? Oh, he said about wherever we're staying at, it's a restaurant opportunity. So I asked him, I said, okay, this restaurant opportunity.
Listen to this now.
I said, have we ever eaten there before? And he said, not at this one, but we have eaten at the restaurant. So I was able to figure
So from
out.
that, she figured out we're going to Greenville, South Carolina to Grimaldi's. I wanted to strangle her.
It was so funny because I figured it out. I said, do you want me to just write it down and see if I'm correct when we get there? He goes, no, just go ahead and tell me. I'm not going to tell you either way. And then when I told him, he's like,
There is no planning any surprises for this person at all. I mean, literally, I was looking at motels in Brevard, North Carolina, Franklin, that area, in like 3 different towns. And it hits me, come to Greenville, South Carolina, and start from there. Well, why would she think of that? We're going to the North Carolina mountains.
well, the reason being, it kind of helped me to, I had actually been looking at the map to see what was in that area.
What do you mean looking at what map?
To see like where our hikes and stuff are going to be at.
So from that, yeah, she puts together, we're going to Greenville to eat at Grimaldi's. I'm just now starting to get over that. That was like 2 days ago. So
But
anyway.
his face, it was so funny. Like for me figuring that out, he was just like,
Yeah, you're really something. So anyway,
I want to share that little detail.
I'm glad you did. All right, well, anyway, we're going to call it a night. So if you like this video, like and subscribe,
And find and follow us on Facebook.
and have a blessed evening.